в Вайтран убеждать местного мэра помочь нам поймать дракона. Квест-то включен? Включен вроде бы уже. The Fallen. Поговорить с мэром Вайтрана. Кстати, ничего у меня лишнего нет. Нет, все нормально. Сюда, что ли? Да, и тут, кстати, еще один камень этот. Unusual Gem. Но, мэр.
Keep that magic away from me. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Ну да.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? Then, Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory, whether it be in victory or defeat. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap?
Я думал, ты знаешь, как это делать.
Oh. Well, I'll leave that to you. I trust you know your business. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works, and break the news to the men. Now, if you don't mind, I've got
Так, а где мне учить-то? Куда мне бежать этот крик учить? Так, больше ничего не включено, нет. А, к этим, к Блейдам. О, я уже здесь. Нет, мне не надо. Так, фонарик. Че я все забываю про фонарик? И почему кольца на мне были не надеты? Так, засейвимся.
In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds.
Это уже приоделось
But there was no thunder.
в блейдовскую броню.
The sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again,
It's so
this
bright
time
out
more
here.
distinct,
I don't know how you
closer.
stand it.
Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange, the color of hearth and dawn. And a sound, too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else. Something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from what I don't yet know. In the manner of dreams I cannot escape.
О чем все
Forced to
это?
wait and watch. Then, finally, realization and horror arrive together. The orange is flame, heat, the sound, the roar, a challenge in their ancient tongue. But now it's too late for escape. The dragon is upon me, fire and darkness descending like a thunderbolt. And not just any dragon, but the dragon, Aldrin, the World Eater, the dragon who devours both the living and the dead. And then I would wake up and hope that it was just a dream, but know that it was not.
There's one more thing.
A series.
We know about
I
Parthenax.
discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you.
Так, ну я вообще не с тобой собирался разговаривать.
You shouldn't be here unless you decided to bring Parthenax to justice.
Interesting problem. Yes. I've been poring over the records here in Skyhaven Temple.
An unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldrin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, but it is written here in this scroll. Ode a Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Так, а души я, конечно, сам должен тратить, да? Ну да. А, нет. Хорошо. Так, вернуться. Мне надо теперь. Dragon's Reach.
Whoa. Watch the next.
No hurry to toss a yarn into this plan of yours.
Все, спим, пока я тут бегаю.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Father says I'm too young to change the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours.
Ну, во-первых, ребят надо сделать.
We're ready.
Помощнички папы Карла. Так, во-вторых. Так. Шаут. Полдрагон уже стоит. засейвимся. Позвал уже, вон он летит уже. Ну-ка так, теперь мне надо это.
I've been looking for you. Got
С ума
something I'm supposed to
сошел.
deliver. Your hands only.
Вот в это время ты рехнулся.
Let's see. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent.
Так, по-быстрому.
Looks like that's it.
Да уж. Вот куда ты, блин, улетел? Иди сюда, мой юный друг. Хватит там с ним драться-то, господи. Ну что ты еще не огреб, что ли? Ползи сюда.
Where'd you bring that?
О, правильно, вали его нафиг, задолбал. Мешает только.
Do not try to hide from me.
Where'd you come from?
Опс. Так, ну все, отдыхаем. Хорош пуляться-то.
Need
Че нит-то? Воды, что ли, принести?
Uta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zok frimi grin kogra drun viki dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramindol stratagem. To Ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Но не без этого.
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Ну, глупо не верить дракону.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Идем освобождать дракона. Он же пообещал не кусаться.
I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Да-да.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. No. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astvan.
Ну вот, как и обещал, не кусается.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can?
Не так близко.
Zukbrit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
You're either the bravest person I've ever met, or the biggest fool.
May Kinneret guard you while you pass through her realm.
This is as far as I can take
Ну все, это конец эпизода. The Fallen закончился.